a woman. Time equals a woman. Matt Stolt.
They say that time waits for no man. No matter how dramatic or exciting an event may be, time doesn't stop. Like the rotation of the planets, the orbit of the moon, even the rise and set of the sun, time is the only constant in our lives. Answers any and all questions of time. But time waits for no man. But man waits for time and a woman. Madam Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and many honored guests. My name is Matt Stolt, and I'm here today to tell you I'm a man that has failed in dating for many years. But through my time and experience and failures and few successes, I have found the key to getting a date. Not the woman that you want to marry, not the perfect date, but a date. I'll give you the key, my gift to you guys today. But before that, I'd like to give you a little background, see where I'm coming from. My first date was when I was a junior in high school. She was a redhead, nice girl. Her name's Claire. I went to my dad and said, Dad, I'm nervous. What do we do? Give me advice. He says, Matt, honesty. Tell the truth. That's all you got to do. I said, yes, sir. I'm going to take it. Started the date. Everything went great. Got to the restaurant. No problems. Started the small talk. Ran out of things to say because we're only 17. We got nothing to talk about. I don't mind silence, but evidently she did. She goes, well, Matt, what are you thinking about? And my dad said, be honest. I said, well, I'm thinking about all the homework I got to do after this and how much this is going to cost. Man, her face turned red with embarrassment and disgust. I said, well, I guess this is how dates go. We sat there, talked, and of course, ran out of things to say. She said, well, Matt, do you even like me? And my dad said, be honest. And I said, well, I asked you out on a date. It's kind of too early to tell. Her face was disgust and anger. The waitress saved me, though. She came by, dropped off our drinks, took the order. And when she left, I followed her away from the table. And then when I came back, my eyes met my date, and she called me out. She goes, is that girl prettier than me? Now, my date was a little on the heavy side, but my dad said, tell the truth. I said, yes, but I'm sure you have a much better personality. My girl not always too nice to you. Her face got so red that I imagine if you went and talked to the Webster Dictionary and said, what would you pick as a picture to describe anger and the color red, he would take a picture of her, and that's where it would be published. I got nervous. I'm a guy. I don't know how to judge things like that. I got to go to the restroom. Went to the restroom. I did that whole movie thing where you wash your hands and wash your face, and gave myself a pep talk. Go get him, Tiger. Walked back out there. The food's on the table. I'm like, all right. As I sit down, I said, that's a lot of food. Because it was. And she looked at me and said, are you calling me fat? Now let's come back to here. You and me, we're talking. I just want to be clear that you can't have success without massive failure. So I don't want to offend anybody, but you have to learn from my mistakes. So in my head, my dad said, tell the truth. And I said, well, I wouldn't call you fat. But I wouldn't call you skinny. She stood up in the restaurant. And if anybody's eavesdropping, they're staring now. Oh, what's about to go down? I go, baby, a few extra pounds looks good on you. She called me an a-hole. She stormed out of there. Everybody's looking at me. Look at her. Look at me. I stand up and a lot of people are fatter than you are. Came home that night alone with a to-go box. There was a lot of food. Told my dad the story, and he said, son, good luck. So I went to college and realized honesty is the best policy, but I should do it intelligently. So I went to the bars in college, and I I'd mingle with girls, and I'd say, you know, look, I'm not the best-looking guy in here. I know that. I'm not the wealthiest. I might not have much going for me, but, however, I am the only one talking to you. College is a learning experience. Don't let anybody tell you didn't learn nothing in college. So, graduated, in the real world, I finally came up with the key to dating, and it's A through G. My gift to you guys. It's a simple choice. You pick your options. A is for a reference. Talk to your mom, your dad, your cousin, your brothers, your siblings, anybody, your friends. Try to find somebody that's also looking for a date. If you have an ex, don't use them. They're not going to give you good references. B is what I call the bear hunt. If you guys have ever seen a bear, it goes to a campsite and it digs through everything and finds opportunities of what it wants to eat. So apply it. H-E-B, Walmart, Toastmasters. Any opportunity you have, take advantage of it. C is church, a.k.a. the deer blind. You know they're going to be there. Now, I'm not saying that's why you need to go to church, but since you're there, use it as an option. D is for dating online. I've tried it. There's eHarmony, there's Match.com, Christian Mingle, Farmers Meet Farmers, all kinds of websites. E is for events, such as Toastmasters. I know that's why we all joined. F is for a mature crowd. Basically, it's a one-night fun night. Let's just put it that way. G, moving on, is for being a good Samaritan. Be a good citizen. Go volunteer, and maybe you'll meet someone else that's helping the world out too. So, in conclusion, I'll leave you with A through G. Plenty of options. Pick and choose which one. You might be able to use a couple of them. I've researched this for many years, and I've failed miserably. But the key, A through G. Another key, though, might be time. Like wine, it gets better as it ages. With time, wine gets better. I've discovered with my dating, I've gotten better with time. So time waits for no man, but man waits for time, and man waits for a woman because he must. Thank you.